Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn the story The Gentleman of the Jungle by Jomo Kenyatta. This is your first lesson in first PUC English syllabus. Now let me start with the introduction to this story. This is not just a simple story about animals, it is an allegory. Allegory meaning it has a hidden meaning to it. It is an allegory that reflects the injustice done by European colonizers to the African people. Let's go through it step by step. Now, how Britishers had occupied India. So, Britishers or Europeans, the white people, had also colonized African people. That is what the story is here about. Now, this is a story between a man and animals. The man is compared to African people and then animals are compared to Europeans here in this story. The story begins with a man who had built a small hut at the edge of the forest. One day, during a heavy storm, his friend the elephant came to him and requested, "Please let me put just my trunk inside your hut so that I can escape the rain." The man, being kind and helpful, allowed him. But slowly the elephant pushed further inside, forced the man out, and occupied the entire hut. He even told the man, "Your skin is tougher than mine. You can stay in the rain." The man protested, and soon the lion, king of the jungle, arrived. He ordered an inquiry commission to solve the dispute. But the commission was made up only of animals, friends of the elephant. The man had no representative of his own. Now, when the king came and he asked to form a committee, only animals were allowed to sit as a committee member. But then no man was allowed to sit from his side, so he was all alone. So, who do you think the judgment will go to? Obviously, the animals. As expected, the commission declared that the elephant was right and the man was wrong. They asked the man to build another hut and go away somewhere far and leave this hut to the elephant. The man, he was angry and sad, but then he moved and built another hut. This time, the same thing happened again and again. Each time the man built a hut, some animal like rhino, buffalo, crocodile, or leopard occupied it. And every time the commission gave its judgment against the man. Finally, the man realized that he could not depend on this so called justice for the animals. So one day he built a very large hut. All the animals entered and began quarreling with each other for ownership. And then he was enjoying this view. Now he has a master plan in his head. Now let us see what this man will do to them. At the right time, at the right moment, the man set the hut on fire, burning all of them inside. At last, he got peace, and he said, "Peace is costly, but it is worth the expense." Though he had to build many huts for them, to get rid of them, he had to burn them down. Through this story, Kenyatta clearly shows how European colonizers deceive Africans with false treaties, took their land, and used unfair systems to keep them powerless. The man in the story represents African people, while the animals represent the colonizers. So, students, the main lesson is real justice does not come from biased systems. Sometimes the oppressed must find their own way to resist exploitation. If you have liked my explanation, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment, and share it with your friends.